Hey, good afternoon. Happy Friday. Thanks for sticking with us on the Kare 11 app or wherever you like to stream. It's been a little bit of a gloomy, stormy end to the week, but do not throw away the rest of your Friday plans, especially if they are in the evening. I know there's a lot going on downtown tonight, not even downtown, just across the region. A lot going on tonight, and I think that the night will shape up to be a good one, but there could be a couple more hours of some stormy activity that we have to contend with. Let me show you a time lapse of the past handful of hours. This is what it has looked like over the metro. You can see the camera shakes a little bit with some gusty winds. We did have a brief drop in visibility as some rain pushed through. In fact, we've had multiple waves of rain here in the metro. First one was right around 9:30 through about the 10 o'clock hour. Then we saw a lull in the activity. Then things picked back up right around noon as we went on the air. In fact, I had to step inside rather than hanging out in the backyard just because there was some lightning in the area. So I hope everybody was able to stay safe. There is still some lightning here around the metro as of about the 1 o'clock hour. Keep in mind, it does not have to be actively raining in your area in order for lightning to be nearby. So if you do hear that thunder, you need to head indoors and stay there for at least 30 minutes since you heard that last rumble. That's typically a good rule of thumb, especially if you are a coach or if you're somebody in charge of outdoor activities. That's a good rule to follow. All right, so as of 1 o'clock, we're seeing the rain now moving into the East Metro. So St. Paul looking a little bit more active for you, Stillwater getting some rain. So the rainfall is just starting to kind of move into western Wisconsin. If you are in western or even northern Wisconsin, you could deal with storms tonight, so you may not be able to enjoy your evening plans, but if you are in the metro, I think that your evening plans should be okay. The bulk of the action has been down south today, Mankato and Albert Lee down in Faribault County. We've had some severe thunderstorm warnings ongoing there in that region. Some stronger storms with hail and abundant lightning has been one of the bigger concerns. But again, things starting to quiet down in the metro. We did have a severe thunderstorm warning about an hour and a half ago in St. Cloud. That was right around 11 a.m. That has since expired and things are now quieting down in that region. But we did get some storm reports of hail in St. Cloud and down near Young America, a report of severe wind gusts, which means we had wind gusts in excess of 58 miles per hour. And in order to have severe hail, well, those are hailstones that are at least an inch in diameter. So the weather has been quite active for today, and we started the day with a level 1 or marginal threat of severe weather across most of Minnesota, most of Wisconsin, and all of Iowa. Well, that did change over the past couple of hours. The Storm Prediction Center kind of assessed what was going on down in southwest Minnesota and down through Iowa, and they upped those areas to a level 2 or slight risk of severe weather. They did the same thing with parts of northern Wisconsin, where you see that yellow coloring there near Hayward and areas on off to the east. Now a level 2 out of 5, but for the Twin Cities, we're still a level 1. And I think as we get through the next couple of hours, our storm threat will continue to decrease. And we could even see the sun pop out briefly around 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. In fact, that's probably when we'll hit our high temperature of the day, is right around 6 o'clock, upper 70s to near 80. We clear out those clouds as we get into this evening. Winds will shift. They'll be coming out of the northwest on the other side of that front. So we're going to feel some drier air and we'll have some calmer conditions. So if you do have plans for tonight, hang in there. I do think that things are looking good, and things are looking good for the weekend too. Sunny Saturday, 85 degrees. Why do we have the sunshine? I have a theory. I think it's because Belinda's coming back tomorrow. So if you haven't heard already, Belinda Jensen will be back tomorrow, Saturday morning, to host the show. That's from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. You can watch it on the stream, or you can watch it right there on the telly like you usually do. But definitely looking forward to having her back. And it's going to be a nice sunny Saturday, so perfect day for it. Looking ahead into this evening, still could be a little bit stormy through 2, 4 o'clock. by this evening, if you've got dinner plans, I think you are good to go. Once again, level 2 severe weather threat down through Des Moines and into parts of southern Minnesota. But for the Twin Cities, it is still a level 1, and I think we're going to wrap up that activity. Fast forwarding the microcast, which hasn't done the best job today, I won't lie. It does show some storms on the radar all the way through 2 o'clock, and then it pulls them out by 5 o'clock. This is why I'm saying that your evening plans are safe. All the stormy activity gets pulled out of our area by about 6:30, and then into tonight, we are clear. Temperatures dip down into the lower 60s, winds shifting out of the west-northwest. Here's your Saturday. 85 for a high, absolutely gorgeous, stunning sun all the way through the end of the day. Now Saturday very late in the evening. This is actually closer to midnight on Sunday morning. Some storms develop to our north. Those should not impact us in the Twin Cities. There could be some rain on early Sunday morning. Better chance for rain, though, is going to be early Monday morning. So I've been saying all day, it's Friday. I know you don't want to think about your Monday morning commute, but just something to have in the back of your mind. Some morning rain looks possible. Beyond that, beautiful into next week.